So I had a poodle as a kid, and and when that bitch gave birth to her puppies, big ass titties. I mean, it was 8 of them bitches just swinging when she would walk to get water. They would just
kind of gross.
It was kind of sickening.
I'll look that up later.
Yeah, it was hot. Do not adjust your set. Don't do it. Because you are watching The Pit Stop, the only official show where we recap episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17. And it's so good. Joining me today, oh yes, is a queen that everyone loves for sure. It's not Heathrow. It's not Orlando. It's Luxx Noir London.
Hi, Monet.
Lux.
How are you?
Girl, I'm doing good. How are you is a bigger question.
I'm good. I'm doing good. You know, working hard, looking gorgeous as you are.
As are you? We're like
We're like sugar and spice right now.
Oh my God, we're the black sugar and spice.
We're literally the black sugar and spice.
Yes.
Like paprika and like
and
Lorries.
cayenne pepper. Yeah, Lori. Yeah, oh my God, we're Lori's and paprika. Ah, I love that. You look great.
Thank you.
I love the edgy, spiky rock doll diva.
Thank you. I'm going for something a little more edgy rock doll diva, as you just said.
How was life? What have you been up to? What are you doing?
I'm doing really good. Right now, I am in Drag the Musical at New World Stages in New York City, home for me. And I'm having a really good time. I didn't think that I'd be back on the stage in that capacity since I like dropped out of college for musical theater.
Oh wait, did you really? You dropped out of school for musical theater?
I did 5 years.
And then girl, why you just cross the finish line?
It's always those music theory classes.
Oh, girl, music theory, girl.
You have to like get a certain grade.
100%.
And then I would never get the grade, so I was like, girl, I'm done. And then I got on Drag Race and I never had to, worry about going to school again.
Be up there doing like your Tatika TTs, trying to sight read. Conducting.
It's not my thing.
It's too much. I have to say, so I was part of Drag the Musical back when it was in the early days. I'm in the original Broadway cast recording, not Broadway cast, just the original cast recording.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come see it. I can't wait to see y'all do it. It looks,
have to.
the set and everything looks so good.
It's a production.
Yeah.
Like I'm a production. No, it's really sickening. I'm having a really good time and I'm really enjoying it.
Speaking of enjoying things, how do you feel about season 17?
I love it so far. I think it's a really good season. I think the girls aren't afraid to take it there with the drama.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to come for a bitch, which I love doing. I don't know if I love doing it.
Oh, no, you said it. You love doing it. We had heard it on the camera.
No, I don't love doing it, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do
Yeah.
and come for a bitch. And, I've done it once or twice. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good season. My daughter's on it, so.
This Lana Jarre.
It's pretty good based off of just her being in the room because she just, lights up the room.
Were you a teen mother or were you a late stage pregnancy woman?
No, I mean, I had Lana when I was 22.
Okay.
Fresh off of filming Drag Race, actually.
Oh, wow.
Lana became my drag daughter probably a week after I left set from Drag Race.
Word.
Because she competed in a pageant that I won. I saw her that night and I was just like, oh my God, I feel like I'm like watching myself on stage. It's kind of crazy. So that night I was like, girl, you didn't take it home, but if you ever need anything, I'm always here for you.
Huge.
And then I texted her and I was like, I think I want you to be like my drag daughter. I see a lot of potential in you. You just moved to New York.
Yeah.
So I think I could give you a lot of guidance if you're willing to take it. And she said yes, and the rest is history.
So you are from the House of London or the House of Noir? One sounds fiercer than the other, in my opinion.
My house is actually the House of Luxx.
The House of Luxx. Okay,
yeah, because none of them carry my last name. Like I have another daughter, Venus, who is white, so she got the recessive gene. I didn't want to make it the House of London because I feel like then it feels like everybody has to have the last name.
Yeah,
but if it's House of Luxx, then you're like, oh, it's Luxx's house.
I think this is a new era of drag families, right? Because you look at the old houses or even ballroom, everyone is, actually no, it's more similar to ballroom. They're under the name, but not everyone has that in their name. Or sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But in the Southern girls, I guess, what am I talking about?
Like all the O'Haras are kind of like in
all the
O'Hara.
Davenports. So
But
technically
sometimes
I am
I
a
question
Davenport.
the legitimacy of some of the things that Trinity the Tuck does,
Luxx already spitting that ether.
I'm kidding. kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my God. Have a little fun.
Well, Luxx, this is an action-packed episode. I have so many opinions, and you did too when we watched it. So we need to get into it. Are you ready? Okay, so last week, RuPaul threw the sea-sickening ball, and sadly, your baby Lana landed in the bottom.
Yes.
But she sent Hormona Lisa home.
Are we surprised?
Okay, when you watching it, did you think that she deserved to be in the bottom?
No,
Yeah.
I don't. I think that there were other looks that were worse all around. But the ball is always really tricky.
Hormona Lisa is going home, and Corey, for all intents and purposes, Corey King is having a parade.
Oh, she's...
Corey's like, sound the alarm, the witch is gone. Corey and a lot of the girls are happy Hormona is gone, which I kind of feel bad for her.
I do too. It must suck to like feel like everybody in the room is kind of against you in a way. Actually, I know it sucks.
I was like,
I know it sucks because on my season, I don't think the girls were too keen on the peaches that I was serving. But you know, that's fine because, you know, I lost anyway, so y'all won. But yeah, that really must suck.
But I mean, the queens, everyone else, they loved Lana in the lip sync, right? So
Yeah.
do you think Lana is a lip sync icon?
I think that Lana is one of the best performers I have probably ever seen.
She's so sexy. when
She's like,
performs.
the way she moves her body and her limbs, it kind of is like you can't take your eyes off her.
Girl, Lana throws her body on stage like she has health insurance.
Literally.
Okay? Lana
She probably does.
She's just flopping her legs everywhere. She's snapping them off, hitting the back of her head. I was like, this is crazy.
All in like an 8-inch pleaser.
I know. The dancing and performing in a pleaser like that, I mean, for y'all who don't wear them, y'all won't get it. To me, that is terrifying.
You can like barely walk in them sometimes. And she like twirls in them. I love.
Yeah. So Hormona leaves her mirror message and she writes that she is the chosen one. And she left quite an impression.
Isn't everybody the chosen one? Everybody was chosen to be there by RuPaul.
Fair.
Yours just happened under different circumstances, you know?
Sam Starr also thinks that Jules is praising Lana too much for her lip sync. Sam Starr is like, girl, I mean, it was all right.
I don't know. Well, based off of Sam's talent show, I don't think Sam is in a place to talk about anybody's performance skills. But yeah, like not too much on my daughter.
On your daughter.
Not too much, Sam Starr. Okay, honey.
Hormona Lisa leaves a nice little gift for everyone in the workroom. She leaves that heart front bob. What do you think about this?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to take it home either. You know, I would have left it there too. I probably would have left it at home. But I don't know. That's just such an interesting choice. But I kind of live. I wore a bob on TV, famously.
For wait, what challenge?
I wore Mistress's puppet bob
Oh, yeah.
on the Gloves runway when I
did.
said who should go home.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Wearing that bob really does bring something out of me. I clocked Lucy for not being pregnant in that bob. I said Lucy should go home in that bob. It seems like I'm always just clocking somebody, and that somebody is just always Lucy. But I love Lucy.
I was obsessed with Lucy's underwater or sea creature thing, that latex thing, and she sent it to me in the mail. And I'm going to wear it on a Piss Off episode. I'm going to do an entire Piss Off episode wearing the Lucy LaDuca sea monster creature.
I can't wait to see
It's
that.
going to be beautiful. It's going to be delicious. Y'all gonna gag. It's going to be
I will
fierce.
gag.
Ariete was really happy to win a design challenge after coming close to going home last time. Have you enjoyed Ariete's runways this season?
I have. Ariete is so like creative and inventive, and I think her point of view, like everybody's kind of done like the elf thing. Like there's been several elves on Drag Race, but I think that,
Dawn is watching this mad. She's pissed off. When
well,
you said that.
Dawn did come for me that one time on Drag Race. I won't forget it. But yeah, I think that Ariete is kind of taking like the elf crown at the moment. I think that her perspective is like this like elf, like space alien creature thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's really good. And her mug is always stamped.
Okay, so you like Ariete. Who would you report as the fashion queens this season?
Ariete. I love Ariete's looks. Lana never misses on the runway.
Okay, Luxx, there's not been one run where you were like,
Well, the one that I would say wasn't my favorite, I guess, was the design challenge look. Both of them. The red one was like safe. It was fine. It was okay. And the one that they made last week wasn't my favorite either. But other than that, I think that they're all really good.
okay, Ariete, Lana, and the third runway queen.
Let me think.
The silence is deafening. It's damning even.
I know. I'm finding it. I'm trying to think.
If there are no more, that's also good too. I think for me it would be Ariete, Lana, and
Jules. Oh my God. Sorry, I was like, that kind of hurt.
So the next day, Ru enters and announces that this week we are playing the Snatch game, honey. Let's talk about this.
It's like there are more queens who can sew than there are queens who are funny.
Yeah.
Or like good at impersonating people
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I kind of like the Snatch game.
It was more funny than I thought it was going to be, which no, I wouldn't say it was more funny. I was laughing more than I thought I would. But sometimes you laugh at things that are not jokes.
100%.
I hated doing Snatch Game.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was like the worst. Because you really are just like, well, what can you do?
Literally. And that's not to say that no one is good at Snatch Game. Obviously, we've had great ones. You think of Jinx, you think of Ben de la Creme. Like, what are some other iconic ones? Shay is Flavor Flav.
That was a really good
Trinity.
one. Trinity as...
Caitlyn Jenner.
I was thinking more the...
What she do? Lucy.
Yes.
Lucifer, yeah, that was a good one too.
I think her Amanda Lepore was really sickening. That's it. If you know, you know. There's some lore there.
I mean, on season 15, how does your Amanda Lepore stack up?
Well, if I'm gonna be honest, I'd rate myself probably like a 4.5 or a 5 because it wasn't that great, but it wasn't that horrible.
Yeah, feel that.
It wasn't that bad.
I would say my Whitney was definitely a low point for me. That was a 4. Oh, 2! Ate me up with that. So you had Amanda. Did you bring something else that you would have maybe done, or no? She's your only option.
Yeah, I bought Dionne Warwick,
Ooh,
which
good.
loosely bought Dionne Warwick. I knew I was doing Amanda. But when RuPaul said, Dionne Warwick is one of my favorite people, I said, and we're gonna keep that one in the suitcase.
Because you know he would have been hitting you with all
Girl,
the Dionne.
I would have been like, girl, is the bus still running? But when I was there, I kind of thought I would do like Brenda from Scary Movie.
Ooh, who is Regina King?
Regina King.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's a great one.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is both.
This is both. That's a black heart.
It's pretty good.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna keep that in the back of my.
Oh, yes.
Keep that one tucked in the back of my wig.
Well, now 3 million people have probably heard of girl. So.
Girl, and I'm sure 3 million people will attempt it. But hey.
What do you think the secret to doing well in the Snatch Game is?
Couldn't tell you. No, I think the secret, it really is just yes and. You kind of have to go with your first instinct and say whatever comes to mind. You can't overthink it. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's one of those challenges where you're either gonna knock it out of the park or you're just not gonna do it.
You're gonna drown, right? I know. So we start to find out who the queens are impersonating, and before we actually get into it, whose character sounds the most promising to you? Who do you think is going to slay?
I think that Eddie Murphy is a good one. The only thing with doing a comedian is if you just start to rely on their jokes.
Yeah.
It gets a little like, okay.
Yeah. Unless you do Joan Rivers.
Yeah, like Lucy did.
Clock that too.
Who else had a really promising one? Bigfoot, because
I didn't know about Bigfoot.
I thought that it would be promising because you literally don't know anything about Bigfoot.
Yeah.
You barely have a picture of the bitch. So it's like, you can really go any way with it. So I think that there's a lot of potential to make it really funny. And Rosa Parks, I thought has so much potential.
I thought Rosa Parks had a lot of potential. I thought she had potential. I thought just the sight gag of a black Big Ange, I thought was that, and to put in the voice, because Corey King is a man in drag, okay? I don't care. You cannot put lipstick on
I kind of love it.
I know.
I kind of love that she just looks like a drag queen.
Like your uncle.
Everybody's trying to be, you know,
soft
and feminine and no, some of y'all need to put the paint on the wall. You know, some people need the Sherman Williams on the concrete slab of concrete. Some of the girls need to put on the makeup.
Yeah, I respect it. I'm into it.
I love it.
Keisha mentions that she's doing Trisha Paytas, which
Trisha.
Trisha. Typo. Oh no, you wrote Trisha. Okay.
Ooh.
You just can't read.
I know. I learned yesterday. Okay, it's hard. So Keisha mentions that she's gonna be doing Trisha Paytas, which your good sister Sugar on your season did.
Yes. If you saw the season where RuPaul was like, I don't know anything about Trisha Paytas, I don't think that she's that funny. my first thought wouldn't be to do Trisha Paytas.
Yeah. Which you did Trisha Paytas' show, right?
Yeah, I was on her
that?
channel. I loved it. She's
Really?
so nice.
Okay.
She's so easy to talk to. I love you,
Yeah.
Trisha. You're my girl.
Work. So now Miss Susie Toot really wants to win this episode. Like, winning Snatch Game is her Mount Rushmore drag. This is the one thing she wants, which will give her her third win. Is Miss Susie, feeling them oats a little too hard? How do you feel about Miss Susie?
She is really like thinking that she's going to like be the second coming of Christ with this Snatch Game. And I think that after that performance, I think he could rest for 3 more days. You know?
So the special guest for this episode is Miss Alyssa Edwards. She's walking into the room to give advice about Snatch Game, a challenge that she's notoriously not great at.
Yeah, she had to issue an apology to Katy Perry because her Snatch Game was so bad.
So Butthole is doing David Lynch, and it cracked me up. The Anya was like, bitch,
I heard Lynch and I ran.
I heard Rich and I ran. He's already doing Eddie Murphy in the workroom, and I'm already cracking. I'm like,
Yeah.
This is foreshadowing how great she's gonna be in this character.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What do you think of the moment that Ariete told Ru and Alyssa that she's a baby and Cupid, and they're just confused and like thinking about what?
Yeah, I'm just a baby. Like, I don't know what that. Maybe I'm too like detached from what's actually going on the internet right now.
Maybe.
Is that like a thing? Like, I don't know.
Well, I was like, I just don't understand, why did Cupid have to be a baby? Like, was the baby an important part of the story? I don't understand why it's a baby.
At its origins, I think Cupid is a baby.
Is it?
Yeah, baby Cupid.
Oh, I think about Cupid being a grown-ass man from Xena.
No, Cupid is a baby.
Oh.
Like, historically, like Cupid is.
Like a cherub, like a little cherub.
Yeah.
Oh.
But,
no wonder why he's delusional on love. He ain't never been in love. That's why he thinks love is a good thing. One of my favorite moments, because I love when RuPaul gets down and dirty and with the girls, when he clocks Corey for her shoes.
Oh my God,
Girl,
and went to go collect
and went to
the
her
shoe
station.
herself.
He went to her station.
And collected that bitch's shoe and held it up.
Held it up. And y'all know Ru, if y'all go back, Ru had his pinky up. That means them shoes
It was
stank,
nasty.
honey.
She said,
it was crusty.
She said, this is cheap, mama. Mama, this is garbage.
And Alyssa was like, you been dancing with those? RuPaul was chin dancing. That girl been walking on the runway.
That is a key to me.
It's so good. All right, shall we get into the Snatch Game?
I think we shall.
All right. Okay, so this is what everybody doing on the dais of the Snatch Game. We have Acacia as Trisha Paytas, Susie as Ellen Green, Lexi as Gilbert Gottfried, Sam is Kim Gravel, Lana is Rosa Parks, Anya is Eddie Murphy, Ariete is Baby Cupid, Lydia is David Lynch, Jules is Miss Big Feet, Crystal is Nicole Richie, and Corey King as Big Ange. I mean, we can go. We don't have the time for us to go on all the notes that Luxx and I took. So we're just gonna give y'all the hot spots, all right? Yeah. Acacia, Trisha Paytas. It was
just Acacia.
It's just her.
Trisha Paytas has like a high-pitched voice. Like, she has like mannerisms. Acacia was just sitting there in a breastplate answering the question.
100%. Miss Susie is Ellen Green. It looked like Ellen Green took a Xanax.
Like, I was like, why are you like slurring, like not talking?
I know.
Like, why are you like, I've seen Ellen Green. Her name is Ellen Green, right?
Yeah, Ellen Green, yeah.
I've seen her, like...
Al Green. Let's get it on.
I was like, is her name Helen Green? Like, I don't know. Girl, they was about to clock me down. But
yeah.
She was talking, like, her mouth was numb after getting her, like, wisdom teeth taken out.
I know. It's like Ellen Green, like, she had, like, maybe 2 glasses of wine instead of 1, you know what I mean? But this Ellen took an Ambien. She was half asleep.
With the wine.
With the wine, which is, kids, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't
do it at home. Do it at the club. I'm kidding. No, don't do it at all. Don't do it at all.
Now, Lexi, this disappointed me because in the first question, Lexi just gives up.
She just says, oh,
and just moments was her talking to herself. I'm like, girl, you're mic'd.
She was like mid-sentence, like, girl, save it. Like what
My favorite was, someone shoot me. I was like, oh my God, girl, she just gave up.
I would have put her in the bottom just for that.
Honestly. Sam as Kim Gravel, I thought this was a good job. She was safe.
I thought it was cute.
It was good. It was cute. It was cute. Lana as Rosa. The face crack when Ru said that is the bus still running. Girl, the light left her eyes. Lana was like, I cannot believe Ru just ruined my material.
No, I would have cracked as well, I think.
And why was Rosa 197 years old?
So fun fact, she left her Rosa Parks look at home.
What?
So she just had like a random gray wig,
I
think I was like, put these like silly wigs in there just in case you need them.
Just in case, I have extras.
And so she just had this like gray wig and she's like, okay, I gotta be an old lady.
I'm screaming. Anya Nervous, Eddie Murphy.
Perfect.
Brilliant, hilarious,
so good.
so good.
I will say, not to nitpick, but how did you not know that your mustache was falling off before you glued it on? Cause it was flapping in the wind before she said her first sentence.
Lydia as David Lynch, you know, she looked like Macaulay Culkin.
A little bit.
You know?
But like now.
Now. He's gonna be a guest next episode, you know that? Yes. He's gonna see this girl.
Girl, he not watching this.
Jules is Miss Big Feet. I thought that was also a slam dunk.
It was
very
so
funny. She was
I wonder
really...
if her hair was 40 inches.
Ooh.
Mine is today.
Crystal as Nicole Richie. Boo Boo the fool. She looked like the third White Chicks. Okay?
Yeah.
When you do the reboot, Crystal, you have a job coming for you in about 4
She
years.
did look like one of the Wayans brothers.
100%.
She looked like she was in whiteface.
She looked like a white person.
Which is like, Nicole Richie like is pretty. Just like be like Nicole Richie.
Yeah.
You didn't have to like paint like you were doing like you know how when you go to like Times Square and you sit down and the person draws like the caricature? It kind of looked like that.
Girl, one time they drew one of me and I kept looking like Bob. I said, no, you must die. Like, the fact that you think I look like that.
I thought you were gonna say you looked like Corey King.
That would be an honor.
I mean, you would just be painting like yourself. Because she is like the head of the Monét.
Yes, she is. That's what we love her for.
No, I love Corey King. Listen, I'm not afraid to stand a girl.
She's also so funny. Yeah. She's giving us a lot of talking heads, which I love in a season. We need the personality, you know? So who do you think was the strongest contender in this Snatch game?
I would say Anya Nerve for sure.
Yeah,
I would say that Jules is a close second.
I would
it could have gone either way for me.
Yeah, I agree. Who had the biggest struggle, you think?
I would say Cupid. I would say Arietti. And I would say Crystal. And I would put Lexi there too, because although they were laughing at her for being bad, I do not think that we should be like
giving up.
Yeah,
it's a little, the giving up part for me is a little tough. I'm like, girl, like just see it through. You smell that? It's delusion.
Oh,
and it's the delusion
I was like,
Susie.
I was like, girl, what?
The next thing, Susie?
She comes in the room like, girl, I hope y'all are ready because I'm about to win. Like, I did the best. I'm sorry to the competition. Like, I smoked y'all. It was no shade. It was easy. Like, I cleared it. And did she like not like know like what she was? Maybe she was like.
No,
maybe that's why she was doing the part like she was like on a f***ing Klonopin or something, because she was really like not all here.
You know, the gift of self-awareness, it is not something that a lot of us are gifted with. And I think Susie lost hers in the mail.
See, everybody says that I was really delusional in my season, but then I would like do well. So
yeah.
I was never really talking from a place of like, oh, I'm sickening and then I'm in the bottom.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm about to win, and she should have been in the bottom.
Yeah, it was wild to me that she thought that she thought she was a piggy.
Yeah, she thought she was the piggy of the week.
No, honey.
No, baby. You were not the piggy. You were the bacon because, mama, you were cooked.
I love that.
That's
good.
You can steal it for next week.
I will.
I'll let you have that.
So edit it out of this episode when I say it.
No, don't edit it out. I need the brownie points.
I was also kind of gagged though that the other girls were like audibly saying that they were disappointed by her performance, which means they were really looking for, right? Which means she's left a mark on these girls. She's like, because they were wanted to see what she's gonna do. They thought she was gonna nail it.
Do they even really think that she's that girl like that?
I mean, based on the expectations of her in Snatch Game, they thought that they were gonna watch the show.
But I think that's because she told them, I'm about to give y'all Broadway.
Yeah.
I'm about to show y'all. How is that?
And she was off Broadway.
Off Broadway.
No, she was in Williamsburg, baby.
She was in Staten Island.
Oh. It's the runway time, Luxx, which I know is your favorite part of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes.
And category is Nailed It. Let's see, what do you think you would do for Nailed It, Luxx? What are you feeling?
I would probably do like Edward Scissorhands.
Which you could,
it kind of gives Edward Scissorhands today.
Yeah. Shall we get into the looks that these girls brought?
I think we shall.
All right, first up, we have Acacia Forgot.
I thought this was really inventive.
I was gagged. I was like, okay, but it took me a while to get it. She came out, I was like, what the is she? Then we saw her nails. It's brilliant.
No, that was
Very
really
smart.
clever. I think it's cute. I like it.
Yeah, I thought it was good too. Let's talk about Miss Susie Toot.
I actually really liked I thought it was sickening.
She's an Iron Maiden.
At first, I hated it. But then I looked at it again and then I liked it. But I think I just hated it because I expected it to be bad.
You were like in your mind, you're like, it's
I
gonna
was
be
like,
horrible.
girl, this is about to be a top. And then I saw it, I was like, girl, expected. And then I was like, wait, no, it's sickening.
Yeah, she did. I was really surprised. I was like, every week Susie kind of gags on the runway, which I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Is an Iron Maiden some type of 1920s torture device?
It is. I think she literally said that.
She ate this up. I was really
Yeah,
gagged.
it was really cute.
Let's talk about Miss Lexi Love doing her share. What do you think about this look?
I didn't love it. I didn't like the shoe. The nails were cute though, that they had like pictures of Cher
Of Sharon,
on
that was really cool.
That was
The
really
Cher
cute.
images, yeah.
But yeah, the look just wasn't my favorite.
And you know, again, we've seen a lot of Cher. I mean, in my season, we did a night of 1,000 shares.
Yeah.
Girl! I
remember her
You know, I don't
well.
want to talk about Cher. Moving on, let's talk about Sam Starr.
I think it's cute.
Yeah, she likes syringes, plastic surgery.
I think it's cute. It's just like, she met the prompt technically, but it still wasn't, like, kind of like the mask runway.
Yes.
Where it was more of a hat
Yeah, a hat.
rather than something covering her face.
Yeah. Let's go on to your daughter, Lana Geray. Lana Geray, I thought she looked stunningly beautiful. This
Yeah.
was so pretty. I love she was flipping people off in the back, holding her, and she was just like a chocolate Godiva diva goddess. I thought she looked really delicious.
I think it's like perfect. I don't think there's a single thing that I would have changed about it.
Let's go on to Miss Corey King. Now, baby.
The idea is really cute. Like, oh, French tip, I'm gonna be a mime. But why are you wearing a kiss press on French tip?
Nailed.
For like,
nailed
you
it
couldn't
one way.
even put like a little bedazzle on it. That is
Something.
a French tip out the pack.
This outfit was so, this is not a runway in RuPaul's Drag Race. And these out the packet French kiss nails are wild for the Nailed It challenge. At least exaggerate them or,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Make them a little longer.
Yeah.
Or something. Like
Something.
the nails are the focal point of the look.
Of the look,
And you're
girl.
just wearing a kiss press on nail.
Wild. Wild. All right, let's talk about Miss Crystal Envy.
I didn't like this.
Did not like it. It was not giving werewolf. Why was the tail so poofy and fluffy?
And like the little muckluck on the hips, like it wasn't like proportionate. I didn't
No.
get werewolf. I didn't really see like the nails really highlighted.
Yeah, and I will say, if you're gonna lean into prosthetics, she didn't want her brow, well, just do the snout. Like,
Also, did you clock how she glued her brows down to put a prosthetic on?
that's how we knew that we shouldn't have trusted the
Where you
bitch.
only have to put adhesive on the perimeter.
Y'all, this bitch glued her eyebrows down when she was putting a prosthetic on top of it. That was the most bizarre thing I have ever seen on Drag Race.
It was bizarre, but honestly, like, I'm sure she was feeling it.
Oh yeah, girl, she was, I need to do the whole process.
Down. But yeah, no, this look is ugly for me.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
like
that.
she should have did like the wolf nose. Like, if you're gonna do prosthetics, lean all the way in. This only gave Neanderthal. You know what? I do have something nice to say. I love that she was committed to the character. She
And came
on
out
all
crawling.
fours. Yeah, that was good. Let's go on to Jules Sparkles.
I liked it. I
did
didn't
too.
think that the fur was necessary.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I could have lost the fur, but other than that, I think it's sickening.
I didn't love the nails. The nails to me felt a little glovey. And like, I didn't understand what she was going after. I didn't understand what, like, I don't know what the whole concept of this look is. It kind of lost me a little bit. This was a safe look to me, not out the park.
I will say, I love that her boots match the shine of her outfit.
Yeah, I'm into that.
They're sickening. I like the look, I think it's fierce. I'd wear it.
Let's go on to Lydia Butthole Collins.
I love it.
I did not like this.
I love it.
Really?
I really like that color green on her skin. I like the contrast of the red. I like that she did like really long like Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah,
Nail lady nails.
I agree with that.
I like the nails on the head.
See, I'm not a fan of just throwing a thing on your head of the category, and because now it's like, why nails on your head? Like, why do you have a nail helmet now?
I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
take it off. Stop putting on your head, Lydia.
But I
Put in your okay?
Oh, I'm sure she does.
I'm sure she do, honey.
Girl, her
And his name is Corey King.
No, but no, I like the look. I think it's nice. I like it.
Let's go on to Miss Arrietty. Arrietty, she's like a silver alien cat with lots of limbs and stuff.
I think it's cute.
Yeah,
I love it.
What I will say about every Arrietty look, you know it's hers. Like if you were to put these looks up in the thing, I'm like, oh, I will be able to point on each one.
And
look, that's Arrietty.
Mug.
Oh, beautiful.
She's so gorgeous.
Gorgeous, beautiful face.
I love it. I think it's perfect.
Let's talk about, last but not least, Anya Nerve.
Wasn't my favorite.
Really?
Wasn't my favorite.
I think it was a lot going on, like with the bandana skirt thing. I think the hair looked a little messy. I love doing an homage to Black culture. I think Black culture is probably the most pervasive in the world, to be honest. Everyone is trying to replicate it and do it. But it did feel like a little much. Like I didn't understand the
there
head thing.
There was a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I think the details of the hair or the headpiece kind of get lost because there's so many pieces. I don't think you needed the bandana train.
Exactly.
I don't think you needed the suspenders.
Yeah, doing a lot doesn't make your outfit fierce.
Yeah, like I get that it's
edit.
nails. You didn't need nail polish bottles on the trim of the suspender.
Exactly.
You
know
know
what I
that
mean?
your nails are painted.
Yeah, like
you know?
sometimes you gotta learn to edit and just let good enough be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who had your favorite runway look?
I would say it would have to be between Lana and Susie too.
I was gonna say, girl, I think I'm the same. I'm there too, and I'm just gonna go with Susie Toot because it's so unexpected. My brain would never think Iron Maiden and nails. Like, yeah, it was really cool.
I thought it was really cool.
Whose look needed more work to you?
Crystal.
Crystal, yeah.
I would say Crystal for sure, and I would say
Corey King for me.
I would say Corey and Crystal were the bottom two looks for me.
After the judges' critiques, we find out the winner of this week is Anya Nerve, getting her second win. Now, she has 2, Susie has 2. What do you think about that?
I think it's deserved.
Yeah.
I think she deserved to win.
The bottom 2 queens, however, Crystal Envy and Yozwada for the second week in a row, Lingerie.
I know. It sucks that she's in the bottom, and I don't think she should have been there. And I'm not even saying that because she's my daughter. She was a close third, but I do think that someone else could have been there.
So Crystal and Lana lip sync to Hands to Myself by Selena Gomez. How do we feel about this lip sync?
I think it's a clever song choice because the theme is nails.
Yeah.
But I think that performance-wise, I think that Lana took the smart approach of doing it like sexy. Lana does that so well.
Yeah.
And her body just like moves like that way. So I think that Lana definitely did better, but Crystal didn't do bad.
And Crystal was trying to fight.
Yeah, Crystal was trying to get hands. Yes, not too much. I know where you live. But
she wasn't not trying to keep her hands to herself. She was put my hands all over
like,
Lana.
Getting under Lana, like trying to like tussle. I'm like, girl,
she
like,
literally squared up.
I said, ooh.
Wow.
Let's not get crazy. But Lana took it home. I think she did well in lip sync.
100%.
I am a little. I'm gonna say it. I'm a little tired of seeing that front roll.
Oh, by Crystal?
Girl, I'm a little tired of seeing that front roll because
roundhouse back handspring, roundhouse front handspring, roundhouse full twisted layout.
Is that a Bring It On reference?
Yes. I feel like you're a little too young for Bring It On.
I've seen it once or twice.
Oh. How old are you, Luxx?
25.
Same. +2.
Are you gonna keep adding some? Are you gonna keep adding on to it?
Square root of 75. I mean, and Lana is working hard. She is being sexy, and she tries to get a little too into it, and the wig done has slipped off. Bloop. But she didn't do one of these things
where she's like, oh my God, my wig, I have to put it back on.
But not even though she's very sexy about it. She's very subtle about it. She picks it up.
And she goes, okay.
And puts it back on very end.
I think that was anybody else, like, would have, like, their wig would have came off and they would have said, oh my God, my wig! And, like, tried to, like, scramble to get it on. She still performed the song. She picked it up. She just put it back on like nothing happened.
It was subtle. It was sexy.
Yeah.
So with all that, Miss Lingerie wins the lip sync and sends Crystal Envy home. What do you think about that?
I think Lana deserved to stay. I think that she did better in the lip sync.
But I mean, is it sad to see your New Jersey sister, Crystal Envy, sashay away? Are you sad? Are you lighting a candle? Are you praying to a crystal? How do you feel?
No, I'm kidding, no. I am sad to see Crystal go. I think she's like an amazing queen. I wish she would have stayed longer because that is my friend. But she beat me in Miss Paradise, so.
Oh, did she
Karma
really?
always gets her kiss.
Work! Oh, I like that. Karma always gets her kiss. Ooh, yes,
and
I like
sure
that.
Karma will get mine when another one of these spikes falls off.
Okay, so Luxx, as a finalist in RuPaul's Drag Race, who do you see snatching the crown?
Right now, I think that I would love to see Lana snatch the crown, of course, because why wouldn't I want to see my daughter win? But I would also like to see like Jules. I love Jules. I think she has a lot of personality, and I just think she's really pretty, and she's like not relying on just looking good. She's doing well in the competition. Anya Nerve is doing really good too.
Right? Which I have to be honest, I did not see coming, y'all.
I didn't.
I did not see this for Anya Nerve, and I'm pleasantly surprised because I'm genuinely impressed by the work she's doing in these challenges. Yeah. It's really good work.
She's doing a really good job.
Yeah. Well, Luxx, it's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you for having me.
You light up our lives. You light up our runways, and you've cemented yourself as a fierce queen in Drag Race history.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Honored to be back. Maybe one day I'll be sitting in the other chair. But like, wait, do you have to win to? No, Manila hosted, and she lost like 5 times.
Ooh,
so,
girl. I mean, so I gave you some compliments. Would you like to give me some? Not too much.
Well, that was the pit stop. I'm kidding. No, Monet. You're always so gorgeous and painted and stunning and mugs, and you're a great host, and I love chatting with you. You're so easy to talk to, and your teeth are shining, and you just look as sweet as St. Lucia.
Yes. And thank you all for swinging on by the pit stop. This has been another delicious episode. But listen, don't fret. We'll be back next week for episode 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race season 17. And trust me when I tell you, it's gonna be good. Until next time, peace.
Like, the voice wasn't even that funny to me.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
Gilbert Gottfried talks more like this. That's what Gilbert Gottfried is. You know what, RuPaul? I'm sitting because I'm sick. I'm tired. Like, you know, like that's what Gilbert Gottfried. He did pass away.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be. I don't think you should be making fun of the dead.
Well, if Gilbert Gottfried was here to make fun of himself for dying the way he did.
I don't think that you're bringing him back to life with this impersonation.
I feel like he's in the room with us.
Not with that impersonation.
Hey, you want more non-Emmy nominated gay you traders? Well, then don't forget to subscribe to the RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube page.